All right, common sense test that 90% of people fail. All right, so we are back with another video, and this one is brought to you by Brightside. So if you haven't already, go give them a follow, give them a like. And yeah, you know what? We're not gonna waste any time, and we're gonna jump right into the video, and let's see see how common sense is. All right, Brightside. Let's see it.
90% of people fail this common sense test.
We're going to take the test
common
as well.
Sense
Let's
isn't
see.
so common because according to
Let's
research,
see.
90% of adults get these questions wrong. Yet
Think
kids
we can get 'em
do
right?
just fine. That's because
like
grown-ups
we can get 'em right.
overcomplicate things while children use their common sense and don't overthink. So follow their lead and let's start.
All right, let's see. All right, so if you want to play along, just comment or write down your answers before like the answer is given.
1.
All right,
Which
number one.
word would you use if
Which word would you use if you needed to describe a person who doesn't have all their fingers on one hand?
you needed to describe a person who doesn't have all their fingers on one hand? You have 10 seconds
An
to come up
amputee?
with the correct adjective.
Defingered? An amputee? I don't know.
You should just call this person normal. I don't
Oh.
know about you, but I have all 10 of my fingers divided
Okay.
onto 2 hands with 5 on each.
Wait, okay,
2.
that was stupid.
All right, we tested your anatomy. Now, some geography. If a plane crashes right on the border between Canada and the United States, where should they bury the survivors? Whoa, are you supposed to know international aviation laws or something? Well, take 10 seconds to figure it out.
I would assume wherever they're from, right? Not necessarily there, but they may not have any bodies to bury, right?
Have you made up your mind? Canada? USA? But are you 100% sure they bury the survivors? 3.
Oh
how about this
my.
one?
Okay, all right. I
Imagine
need
that
to
you
lock
just
in.
entered a
Not paying
pitch-black
attention.
room. There's an oil lamp, a newspaper, and some kindling wood inside the room. But you only have one match. You have to make a tough choice. What will you light first?
Okay, wait a minute. I missed that one. Hold on.
3. Okay, how about this one? Imagine that you just entered a pitch-black room. There's an oil lamp, a newspaper, and some kindling wood inside the room. But you only have one match. You have to make a tough choice. What will you light first?
I feel like you can light them all because you have a match.
The oil lamp is definitely a good choice, but still incorrect. First of all, you'll need to light the match. 4.
Okay.
Mrs. Brownie, despite her name, loves the color pink. Her bungalow is decorated entirely in the bubblegum color. Pink carpet, furniture, curtains, even the walls are pink. So what color do you imagine the stairs are?
Okay, wait a minute. All right. So Mrs. Brownie likes pink. Everything that she has is pink. What color do you imagine the stairs are? I would assume pink, but I feel like that's way too easy to say just pink. I'm going to assume pink. I'm just going to make it easy, pink. I'm not going to think too much into it, pink. It's not going to be pink.
Perhaps if there were stairs, they would most likely be pink, but bungalows just have one floor. No stairs needed.
All right, I'm done with this.
5. One day, a man got caught in the pouring rain. Unfortunately, he had no umbrella or hat or anything else he could use to stay dry. Yet, not a single hair on his head got wet. How so?
Wait, say that again?
Five. One day, a man got caught in the pouring rain.
He got caught in the pouring
Unfortunately,
rain.
he had no umbrella or hat
He had no
or anything
umbrella
else
or
he
hat.
could use to stay dry. Yet, not a single hair on his head got wet. How so?
Maybe he was inside of the car or something. I'm not sure.
The answer is so simple, you'll want to slap yourself for not
I'm
thinking
probably
of it.
gonna slap
the
myself.
man was bald.
You know what? We're just gonna continue.
6.
We gotta at least get
How
one
can
right,
it
right?
be that
Right?
every single person in a plane crash died, but 2 people survived? This is a straight-up paradox, and you
How
have
can
only
it be
10
that
seconds to
every
explain
single
it.
person in a plane crash died, but 2 people survived? How can every single person in a plane crash die, but at the same time 2 survive? It's not.
The thing is that those 2 survivors were married. Every single person. Ah, I see what they did there.
This is driving me crazy. This is driving me crazy. I just want you to know.
7. Time for a tricky one, so be very attentive.
They've all been
What do
tricky.
you sleep on, sit on, and brush your teeth with?
What do you sleep on, sit on, and brush your teeth with? I don't know.
A bed, a chair, and a toothbrush. Common sense, remember? Don't overcome.
You know what? At this point, I think they may be right. Adults complicate things way too much. Because I'm literally sitting here thinking, I mean, a bed, a chair, and a toothbrush. But I'm thinking of it like all in one thing. We've gone through 7 questions that I haven't gotten one right yet.
Complicate things.
Let that sink in. If you got one right, let me know.
8. In some months, there are 31 days. In others, there are 30. But how many months have 28 days? Come on, you know this one.
All of them.
You've got
All
10
of them. I
seconds
know
to
that
remember.
one. I know that. I know that one. All of them. All of them. That's easy. It's easy. If it's not this, we're turning this video off right now.
So, is it just one? February, right? Nope. The answer is
all of them.
actually 12. All 12 months
all
have
of them.
28 days.
There we go.
Press the like button if
All right,
you
we got
that
one. We got one.
9. A man dressed in all black from head to toe was walking in the middle of the road. All of a sudden, a huge black car with its headlights off came around the corner and screeched to a halt not to hit him. How on earth did the driver of the car see the man in black? And 10 seconds on the clock. If you need more time, just pause the video.
I mean, it probably was daytime. Yeah. But if I had to assume it was daytime, it doesn't say walking in the middle of the road. It doesn't have like a specific time. How on earth did the driver of the car see the man in black? I would assume it was daytime and he was very visible. That would be my answer. Try not to think too hard now.
Well, it's kind of hard not to notice a man dressed completely in black during
Yeah,
the daytime.
That's 2. That's 2.
10. There were 3 highly important rooms in the house of an extremely important man. One room was filled with valuable secret documents. The second one was full of money. And in the third room, the man kept expensive jewelry. But one day, an
Okay.
arsonist set the house on fire and all the highly important rooms burst into flames. Which of the rooms did the police start to extinguish the fire first and foremost?
Okay, so one room was filled with valuable secret documents. The second one was full of money. And in the third room, the man kept expensive jewelry. Which other rooms did the police start to extinguish the fire first? The police don't extinguish fires. Firemen do. That's the answer. That's the answer. Are we working on number 3? This is gonna be number 3. Let's hear it. This is gonna be number 3. Let's hear it.
You can debate the philosophical stuff later, but let's get one thing straight. The
Come on.
police don't put out fires.
There we
That's
go.
what firefighters do.
There we go. That's 3. Come on. We're eating
11.
now.
What's the biggest problem with snow boots? That's a pretty random question. Still, take 10 seconds to think of your complaints about this winter weather must-have.
What's the biggest problem with snow boots? They can only be used during the winter. I don't know. I don't know this one. Oh, they're not made out of snow. It's gonna be something they're not made out of snow or something like that. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Are we working on number 4? Are we working on number 4? Come on, number 4.
Snow boots melt as soon as you take them home or spring
Told ya.
comes.
Told ya.
Oh,
Let's go.
because these ones
That's
are
number 4.
made of snow.
That's number 4.
Gotcha.
Let's go. Let's go. That counts,
12.
right?
How do you
Counts,
put a
right?
giraffe in a refrigerator?
How do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator? Well, either you hunt it, dice it up, or how do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator? Or you simply don't, because giraffes can't fit in refrigerators. As a common sense, we're not gonna go any higher level than that. So we're working on number 5.
So here's exactly how you do it. You open the fridge and put the giraffe inside. Then, it's better to close the door so you won't let the cold out. This question in particular shows if you tend to overcomplicate things. 13.
Wow.
Now, how do you put an elephant in a fridge?
I feel like it's the same thing, but at the same time, my intuition is telling me like, no, it's not the same thing. But I'm gonna say you just put the elephant in the fridge.
All right, listen carefully.
Oh, it's
Open the
gonna be
fridge,
something.
take the poor frozen giraffe out, put the elephant in, and close the door.
Okay, all right.
If you remember the giraffe, you're good at thinking about repercussions of your actions.
That's 5, I guess.
14. Noah builds one more ark and invites all the world's animals to join him. Every single animal gets on board, except for one. What animal doesn't board the ark?
Probably any sort of fish, because they can swim. If I had to guess.
It's the elephant, of course. It's still in the fridge, poor thing. If you got this one right, your memory is razor sharp.
Oh, this is
Very
all
nice.
right. No. That's no.
15.
That's not
You're
right.
hiking
That's
in the
not right.
wilderness when you come upon a river. You have to cross it, but you know that crocodiles dwell in rivers there. How can you reach the opposite side without becoming a crocodile's dinner?
Okay, hold on. We gotta listen to that one again.
15. You're hiking in the wilderness when you come upon a river. You have to cross it, but you know that crocodiles dwell in rivers there. How can
Right.
you reach the opposite side without becoming a crocodile's dinner?
Go around the river. Or don't cross it.
Don't worry, just swim across the river. There's no danger. All the crocodiles are on Noah's Ark. Did you figure
Oh,
this
okay.
one out?
All
If
right,
so,
this is
it
getting
shows you
ridiculous.
can quickly learn
No.
from your mistakes.
No.
Which question baffled you more than the others? Tell
All
us in
of
the
them.
comments below. Remember to like this video and click subscribe to join us on The Bright Side.
I don't know if I like that video very much. I don't know if I like that video very much. But that was a really good brain just teaser or messing with your mental. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. If you enjoyed this type of video, looks like there's more to do. So yeah, we can definitely check out more. If you have any riddles or any videos that you'd like me to check out, let me know down in the comments below. Hope you all have a great day. Thank you all for being here, and yeah, peace.